Don't worry, Sam, I got it.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Melonie Mac's return to Twitter and her little soldier boy being the quartering. I'm going to be talking about her little video where she's like, oh, I'm going to say the F slur as my return video. Which is lame, okay? It's lame as hell. It's just so cringe too, because she's like a woman that's like right there turning into her 40s. She's like 1 year away from turning 40, okay? Like, why are you acting like this? Like, holy shit. She tries to act all cutesy while making the video. It's just entirely cringe. And that's why I don't like her. So anyways, the quartering decides to be her little simp because somebody by the name of makes a response saying 39-year-old woman saying slurs on the internet in order to stay relevant for her brain dead followers. Which is true, right? And so the quartering decides to be the ultimate WhiteKnight, and he says, bitch, you saw your asshole online. And then she responds saying, now I know your bitch ass ain't talking. Still peeing in your basement? He thought this made him look good, and it really doesn't. He says, the only difference between you and me is that I gave it away for free. Wow, what an own. That totally made you look smarter. It made him look more incompetent, if anything. And then he makes another response, this time quote tweeting saying, listen here, you OnlyFans whore. When I pee in my basement, I give it away for free because that's what the people want. We've all seen the video. You peed in your basement because you lost a game of Fall Guys, dude. And because your wife was out too.
Maybe I'm gonna pee in my trash can down here. I don't know. My wife went out for pizza without me, and I'm angry about it. So I'm gonna win this round, and I'm gonna pee. If I don't win this round, I'm gonna pee in my own basement. Oh my god. I just peed in my basement.
Don't try to act coy with this shit. We all know what happened, okay? Say what you want about it being for your audience. You giving it away for free makes it even more embarrassing, if anything. That is not an own. And it's even more cringe. And so he continues this sort of back and forth with Melonie Mac, which I think is really cringe. He says, never in my life would have ever made a post like this. But working with women online like Melonie Mac, holy crap, do their haters have new level of creep. Sure, people say insane crap about me all the time. Some of it is true, but the level of obsession with her is wild. And she says, God equips the retarded, I preserve. And he says, okay, you ratioed me. Everything your hater said is true, and I agree with it. And then she says, Diva Cup too far, but your butt today? Okay, that's so weird. And he says, how dare you bring out Diva Cups? Like, bro, why are you talking like this? It's so fucking weird. Like, it's so cringe. You talk about like the people that ruined the AI baby meme, okay? It's so cringe, it's so lame, it's so gay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's ironic these people are talking like this. Aren't they supposed to be against this? Aren't they supposed to be for conservatism? But they speak like this. You know what I mean? They speak like the people they hate. It's so strange to me. It's so off-putting. Like, and they had the audacity to call these people out. You know what I mean? Like, it's entirely hypocritical. And that's not even the only thing I wanted to respond to. So, in the initial post with, bitch, you sell your asshole online, Melonie Mac makes the ultimate boomer post being like, lol, cooked, and shows this wheezing gif. Wow, what an own. It's so lame. It's entirely cringe. And I don't get why these people, you know, speak like, well, because they're old. Probably, maybe that's the reason. They think it's hip and cool. This brings me to the next point that I think is really interesting and I think is like 10 times more hilarious. So Brian Atlas says, I'll be pursuing a lawsuit against Tilly Middlehurst for numerous libelous comments. Furthermore, I strongly encourage Andrew Wilson to pursue his own particularly strong legal claims against the slayer. Her false and fabricated claims that Andrew Wilson is a rapist are defamation per se. Legal harm to reputation is presumed without needing proof of actual damages. It's despicable that leftists must resort to such egregious slander without a second thought. To so casually falsely accuse someone of rape is terrifying. She was too much of a coward to debate Andrew Wilson, so instead resorts to pathetic attacks and false accusations. This woman has zero credibility. I would strongly encourage any men, professionally or otherwise, to stay far away from this woman, given her propensity for baseless false accusations. She was also a nightmare dealing with when we attempted to book her a debate with Andrew Wilson. Awful attitude. Totally Eva. That was such a... That last comment is so zesty. It's such a fruity thing to say. Why would you add that to the end? Yes, I did watch the video. Yes, she did make a baseless claim about Andrew Wilson being aware. Because at least to her point about the people on the whatever podcast, they don't really... Not only do they not, like, agree with, like, the rapist terms. This is from her. This is me paraphrasing her. But she doesn't really... They don't really believe, like, the people that get, like, sexual assaulted. And I had heard them say some fucked up shit. I would say, hey, she needs to have stronger proof if she's gonna call Andrew Wilson. I haven't seen anything with my own eyes. If you have, please, like, comment it below or something. And then she's like, oh yeah, I worry for you because these men, like, they can attack you at any moment. Like, they're not gonna give you your money. They're not gonna give you this and that. And then Eurydice, she's like, no, they can make my money. You know, this was a point about, you know, broadcasting these people and should you actually platform them. And she's like, well, I'm mostly arguing with them. I'm not really putting the views out there as my own. It's like, yeah, she's not. She just... So I think her initial views were like, yeah, kind of idiotic. I think a little retarded. She does have a good point about how, like, the whatever people are kind of fucked up, but that's really it. And I think they're annoying as shit. And I'm gonna leave it as that because, again, I don't know if Andrew Wilson is a racist. I haven't seen anything. He's a fucking retard and he's a complete clown. He couldn't open a pickle jar while shitting on women. I do think he is a misogynist. That's also a clown. That is definitely true. That part is true. However, the quartering, again, he has this massive brain. He's hugely intelligent. He decides to make a response to this post. He says, this is appalling. My company, Coffee Brand Coffee, was seriously considering offering a very large sponsorship to Paleo Kriston, who is in the video. But this has convinced me to pull whatever may have been $100,000 per year deal, which is a lot of money that he obviously does not even have. He is bleeding money for Coffee Brand Coffee, by the way.
You know, I have to pay almost $10 a piece just to ship them back from Walmart.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Like, bro, we know you're losing money off of it. We know you were trying to get people to buy it more. We're not stupid. Why would you make this a deal in the first place? You're a fucking idiot. Holy shit, you do not know how to make brands. And, you know, another thing is, why would you call it Coffee Brand Coffee? That's such a fucking lame name to pick out. You couldn't call it something like a Cuban name. You couldn't give it another name that was better. Like, you couldn't put down pen and paper and be like, okay, this is a good name, this is a good name, this is a bad name. No, you obviously thought about it in like 2 seconds. You're like, this is the best name ever. I'm gonna put it as my brand name. And yeah, it's so cringe. And Andrew Wilson doesn't even combat anything the quartering says. I think he should be clowned on, by the way. He says, jeez, it's already happening to me. Like, bro, okay, bro. Like, I think that comment doesn't even make you look any better. You could easily come out with receipts saying, hey, I'm not a... Hey, this and that. That would be so easy to combat, but they never do this shit. They're just like, god damn it. And that's it. You know what I mean? You can't even make like a long form video or anything. Like, holy shit. But yeah, of course, I don't think he's a rapist in any way. I haven't seen anything. I just think he's a clown. I think he's a man-child. Like the Sabrina song. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today because I thought it was super funny to look at these complete losers. And again, these people are in politics. Take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to politics. Don't trust these people because, again, they're trying to push an agenda. And again, it's for their own financial gain, which is fine if it's for your financial gain. But when you're trying to push agendas of this sort, it's not really so good. Okay, so anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. All right, bye-bye.